Torah Shabbal Peh. So therefore, you have to make sure that it gets entrenched into the students. But when he says "V'hamidu talmidim harbe," from each one of those words, we can learn another lesson on how to take care of students. V'ha'amidu. Amidu comes from the word amida, avekstellenzach. You have to let them stand on their own 2 feet, which means it's not enough that you go in and you teach them, and they'll forever remain, in a sense, students. They have to be v'hamidim. You have to raise them. Raise means that they raise up to a level that they understand it themselves. So it's not good enough. You walk in, you teach it, and then you walk out, and the class is over. The relationship is over. It has to be hamidim. You have to make them stand, that they can stand on their own 2 feet. Talmidim. You call the student of somebody is nicht a Parsha d'zach. And in college, you say that the professor comes in and he has a lot of spectators. People make speeches, rabbis make speeches, and you have a lot of people listening to them. That doesn't make them a student yet. Okay, a student means somebody that you have an interest in, that you're teaching them, you're a role model to them. That's what's called. When they're your student, then that's a Talmud that's worthy of its name. And of course, you have harbe. That what's the limit on harbe? Many. Wiffle is the shear when it comes to harbe. So harbe means the more the better. There's no limit to it. You find this concept, we just celebrated Pesach, right? The 4 different kind of kids asked questions. So good, the father can sit down by the table, right, and give them a cookie cutter answer. One answer that would satisfy everybody. No, what do we say in the Haggadah? This kid, you say this. To this kid, you say something else. To this kid, you say a third thing. And to the 4th kid, you say something. He doesn't want you open him up. You make him your Talmud. You instill him. You inspire him. That's called a teacher, and that's called a student. And that's called Talmid. Hamidu, it's not just you come in, you say it, and you walk out. They don't become your Talmidim. So this is what the mission is telling us over here. If you want Torah Shabbal Peh to be kept, you have to instill them. You have to have Hamidu, Talmidim Harbe. You have to make sure you have many, and that they're students, and they can stand on their own feet.